Hey everyone, my name is Ishan and I welcome you all to this session. In this session, we will be learning the differences between continuous delivery and continuous deployment. We have often heard the term CI/CD pipeline a lot of times. We tend to know about the three different practices involved in the pipeline. They are continuous integration, continuous delivery, and continuous deployment. Even after we know about all these terms, we often get uncertain about the differences between continuous delivery and continuous deployment. Or how are these terms even related to each other, or what are the interests that these terms fulfill. We will talk about all these aspects in the video. But before we begin, make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel and don't forget to click on the bell icon so you never miss an update from Simplilearn. So without any further ado, let's get started. But before we go on to see the differences between the two phases, let's first have a look at the basic definitions of the both. Henceforth, let's begin with what is continuous delivery. Continuous delivery is a software engineering practice in which code changes are prepared to be released to the production. It is to be kept in mind that the codes are to be passed through the automated unit testing, integration testing, and system testing before being pushed to production. The transition between the continuous integration phase and the continuous delivery phase is automatically completed, which includes automated testing at unit, integration, and system levels. Before continuing with continuous delivery, let me briefly explain what is continuous integration. Continuous integration, as the name suggests, is a DevOps practice that allows the developers to integrate their code changes or to merge their code changes in the central repository so that the automated builds and tests can be run. Let's come back to continuous delivery. The tests that happen in the integration phase provide validation that enables the developers to fix the bugs before the public release. The process of continuous delivery also enables the developer to release the software at any rate of their own choice. This means that the decision of initiating the release is made manually, and after that decision is made, continuous delivery takes place. Now moving on to the next topic, we shall see what is continuous deployment. Continuous deployment is a further step for continuous delivery, and this step is referred to be as the final stage in the pipeline. The phase or the step refers to the automatic releasing of any developer changes from the repository to the production. The ultimate goal is to release a newer version whenever the developer makes changes and automatically get those changes to the end users. In continuous deployment, codes are run in a simulated environment that ensures that the best quality factor is taken into consideration. There is also a feature of real-time tracking to keep a track of arising issues so that they could be resolved at the earliest. Now, when we know the definition of both continuous delivery and continuous deployment, let's see the contrast between the two. We have drawn the contrast between the two on the basis of three major factors. The three major factors are the definition of the two, advantages that they both have, and for whom or what kind of organizations use them. Let's begin with the first factor. The first factor we have is the definition. Continuous delivery is a DevOps practice that looks forward towards releasing the code changes to the production after all the testing has been performed. Whereas continuous deployment is a DevOps practice that focuses on continuously deploying or releasing the code changes into the production environment. Then the second factor is advantages. Here we will see the advantages of the two. Continuous delivery is known for frequent releases, while continuous deployment is known for completion of each deployment phase. Second advantage is continuous delivery is known to complete the releases in smaller segments, while continuous deployment is known for quick and more reliable completion. The next advantage in our list is continuous delivery is known for its instant response to defects and bugs, whereas continuous deployment focuses on automating the entire process. The final advantage of continuous delivery is that it is known for its comfortable, stable, and very reliable releases, whereas continuous deployment is popular for the creation of fully automated CI/CD pipeline. The third considerable factor is for whom. In this factor, we will see what kind of organizations or companies use these two practices. Continuous delivery is used by organizations that need to release new features on a frequent schedule. On the other hand, continuous deployment is mainly used by organizations that look forward to releases on a daily or hourly basis. The process of continuous deployment ensures cross-department coordination like development, support, marketing, business, etc. Now, when we know continuous integration, continuous delivery, and continuous deployment, it is important for us to understand how these three are related to each other. In the diagram on the screen, we can see the process of integration, delivery, and deployment in a simultaneous flow. We can see that first the build is initiated, which is then tested, and in the next step, it is merged. These three steps together make continuous integration. Then after these three steps comes the next phase, where the automatic release to the repository takes place, and this is called the continuous delivery phase. Lastly, the release reaches the phase where it is continuously released to the production, and this step is known as the continuous deployment phase. Now, to understand these better, we shall see each of these phases one by one to understand their relation with the CI/CD pipeline. The first phase in the CI/CD pipeline is the continuous integration phase. The process refers to the integration of all the code changes into a shared repository continuously. The process of continuous integration ensures that this code is tested and incorporated very smoothly. After the integration phase comes the continuous delivery phase. As the name implies, the phase looks forward to delivering the changes being made in the code after several iterations and feedbacks. In the continuous delivery phase, the team finalizes what is to be deployed to the customers and when. After the delivery phase comes the last phase, that is the continuous deployment phase. Continuous deployment phase is the phase that is completely free from human interference. There is a common goal that continuous delivery and continuous deployment share. That goal is to automate the entire development process. These phases are sometimes combined to each other to give the maximum productivity. So by now, I hope that you have understood the relevance and importance of all these three phases, and also how are these phases different yet related with respect to each other. So with this, we have come to the end of this session. I hope you guys found it informative and helpful. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more from Simplilearn.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.